Welcome back, everybody, to I'm assuming is the finale of the Knights of Baal. And let's just get things started. So, what are we kicking with today? Well, kicking with our Grinch cup. We got some water. We're going to be doing our transfers. We're going to get our brushes out. Alright, that brush is for the Nuln Oil. There's the transfers, the transfer brushes, and that little tool. And we have squad marking, company marking. What the hell is that? Oh, some script and a 9. Now the 9 was probably going to go right there. So anyway, what do you say we just get shit going? We also have to freehand something. Scarily enough, we have to freehand. We got to do the Knights of Baal logo, you know? They need their logo. And we got our microsol thinning solution, for those that are wondering what the hell that is. Somebody had just asked me, I don't know if they'd asked me for advice when it came to transfers, but I told them, I used to use varnish to do everything, which was kind of dumb. I just didn't have any of this stuff, and I just hadn't bothered getting any of it. This is not like the money wasn't there. It wasn't like, oh, I can't afford that right now. It's just like I kind of kept forgetting to get it. It was kind of one of those things. But I'll tell you what, we're not going to forget. We're not going to forget to make this thing as awesome as we can, given the time that we can. Now, I was thinking about something with my painting competition minis that I did, with how much time I spent on them. I was like, man, you really put in the time and the effort and the work, shit can really come out looking amazing. And that comes with anything that you put some honest hard work into. I was going to say, this 3 is testing our patience for hard work. Jesus. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, we're going to have that 3 there. We're going to have the 9 there. And we're going to put these on his pauldron. And they will be awesome. I hope they will be awesome. We're going to get both of them going simultaneously for this pauldron. Man, I went looking online. I went looking online last night before I went to bed what their squad marking designations, emblems might be, and much to my not surprise and shock was that they were using Blood Angel iconography, which is understandable yet slightly irritating because I don't have too much of it, and I really wasn't under the impression that I'd be doing that, so I was not exactly prepared. Not as prepared as I should have been because, you're working with a Blood Angel successor chapter. What were you thinking? As the angry video game nerd would probably yell at me, what were you thinking? And I would say, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Come on, you mother. And I did varnish everything off camera. Because that is slightly on the back of them, but it'll be alright. Sometimes I have trouble lining up for pauldrons. Sometimes. And that's what we wanted to do with that pauldron. That right there is what we wanted to do. We'll come back in with, I don't know, we might not come back in with any of it. Oh, before I put this away, we were about to jump over there for the thing. We are going to add another layer. I almost forgot. We're not quite done. Get that thinning solution on it again. Help it sit. But that is exactly why we hit it with the varnish. And one thing that I just saw that I don't want to forget about. So we're going to get our Vallejo black out, and we're going to do the finishing touches on the vents on his backpack, because we don't want to be fools and forget. Alright? We just don't want to be fools about it. So let's get our backpack out. We got our black right there. Alright. So this is basically, this is some black edge highlighting is what we're about to do. Basically. That's all we're doing here. I'm just kind of waiting on non-skippable ads to pass to see what the hell I had done, because I can't remember now. Oh, right. I got the Lego Island soundtrack. It is on in the background. This is the Brickster chase. I hope there's some people out there that have played Lego Island. I love a Lego Island. I adore it. I would love a Lego Space Marine. Maybe a gray one. I'd love a flat gray one, so I could just so I could paint it. Painting a Lego, that'd be weird. Do I have to give him yellow skin? I feel like you would have to. Alright, doing these vents. It's a little sketchy to me sometimes. I get so worried about it. Because if not done right, I feel like I could really, really mess up the model. Mess up the look of it. What I also don't like about as if I listed a first thing. What I don't like about the Lego soundtrack thing is that it's a little short. All the songs, for the most part, are a little short. And, it's for a video game. It's a video game in the 90s, for Christ's sake. So I don't really remember too much about the game, other than it probably came out in like 93 or something. I think it did come out in 93. Might have been 95. I know that's a hell of a jump. God. This brush is not helping me for some reason. I'm afraid to see what it would do if it would lash out. Just become sentient. I know there are some vents on the inside of the lower one. It's just I don't have much confidence that I'll be able to pick that up effectively. I'm not that worried about it because the rest of it is looking pretty awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool. Part of a team. Everything is awesome. Woo! And shit, just like Mr. Clean. That didn't make any sense, did it? I got new coffee too, and I'm trying to remind myself not to waste it. But you know what? Let's get some moon dust out. I'm kind of procrastinating a little bit. The procrastination is for real. And what are we procrastinating on? The freehand. Yeah. We're procrastinating on the freehand because we know we don't want to do it. We just don't want to do it. I don't want to mess with any of it because it almost scares the bejesus out of me. Sorry, guys. I fucking love this album. Oh, man. And that's how I knew ever since I was a kid that I was totally just into music in general. The soundtrack to Lego Island is pretty fucking cool. And the guys who made the music for it, I feel like will never ever get the they'll never get the praise that they deserve. I'm here to tell you guys you did a fucking fantastic job, and I very much appreciated it. To this day, I still hum your little ditties. They're stuck in my head all the time. It's also just when it's good, it's good. I don't care if it's for a video game. When it's good, it's good. And these guys knew they had some good music here. So much so that I forgot entirely what I was even going on about. Whew, the distraction was strong there. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to drop down out of y'all's view or something. I just need a little more stability in my hand than my hand was willing to give at that moment. All right. That moon dust helps. It's kind of a different shade. I mean, obviously it's a different shade, but I mean, it's kind of like it's a different hue, if you will. Now we've been bullshitting because I didn't want to do it, but we do need to do the Knights of Blood emblem. That was way too much white. Doesn't matter. I know. Wet palette. I got you. Cool. How's this going? Y'all doing okay? I hope y'all doing okay. Sorry if this shifted in a negative way. Let's also see if brightening it one might help for you. I want to make sure I get the right brush here. Something that's not going to be cakey. I feel like this will be okay. All right. We are going to grab some water, though. And we're going to do it anyway. Just like we should on a wet palette. Get some water. Get it where we want it. It looks like I took just enough water then. Good Lord. Let me clean my brush real quick. Whew. Man. All right. This should be okay. I am going to do kind of a basic shield here, but I need somewhere to fall. It's a nice little dot. I'm going to do, like I said, a basic shield. I don't want anything crazy or fancy. I don't really freehand much. When I do, I feel like it's just the scrimshaw for my Cacaradons. I feel like you're absolutely going to be able to call that freehanding. Now we thinned out our water this time, of course, to try to combat the graininess in the brushstrokes, which is starting to shine through anyway, but that's because, paint's still a little wet for us to be working with at the moment. That sounds contradictory. I don't know, it made sense in my head. I'm trying to just get a feel for this. And I don't work with white all that much. Not like this. And that'll be okay. That'll be okay for now. Because now we can also do now we can do the cross swords behind it. And we can use our black that's already out. We can do the cross swords. Oh, okay. We got the police theme in the back. I like that. That's cool. It's a nice chill jazz. We're at 17 minutes. Whew. Oh, man. All right. This stuff it's not easy, but it's not hard. It's just being knowing what you want to do and hoping that it does it. Because getting this stuff to manipulate to how I want it doesn't always work for me. And this is not turning out to be the most pretty. But hey, this is not that bad. And then of course we're gonna break out our Bal Red. And boop, 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 boop. All right, we need a blood droplet. Let's do this. Oof. All right, we're going to have to stop right there because I can only just keep adding. I can't keep taking away. All I can do is keep adding. So that, oh man, that's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I thought it would be way worse than that. But that's okay. But you know what that also means? That we can put this sumbitch together. Excuse me. Oh. I'm excited to see how he's gonna turn out. Ah, you fucker. Yeah, there was extra tack in that one. Hold that motherfucker steady. All right. You guys ready? You better be. Because we're going to go with our regular, our normal everyday super glue here. And we do like to start with the pauldrons because when in doubt, that backpack doesn't always sit well with pauldrons. In my experience. All right. That looks great. And we can't do the ad. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Lego Island is the park theme. That's cool. I'm sorry if I've been down here. Terribly sorry if any of that was off camera. I wasn't really trying to fuck that up. All right. All right. Badass. And of course, this backpack has plenty of room. So that is good. I was trying to. I was really hoping that I didn't like miss something else. This backpack has a little bit of the yellow on it, and you know what? There's still plenty of the metallic. Oh my god. It's still wet. That is funny. And we're just gonna kind of dry brush it onto it, in a way. Never really. I have dry brushed with metallics. I'm not gonna say I haven't. I've totally done it. I'm not trying to change the dynamic of the backpack there, but there you go. There he is. Look at that. Passing 22 minutes. All I got to do is hit him with some Nolan oil, and I might leave the. I don't know. He looks a little clean, so I think I'm gonna dirty him up just a little bit, but all of that is gonna be off camera. So thank you guys for joining me on this. I'm gonna hit him with Nolan oil, like I said, and then after he dries, I'll put him on the turn dial on the thingy. I don't know. I can't think. I'm excited that he's done. I'm excited that he's done. The pauldron didn't turn out all that bad. He looks pretty cool. I think the Knights of Blood would be slightly proud. Oh, you know what I could do before we go? I'll take the moon dust. And I want to say thank you guys for joining me for the Knights of Blood. This has been a fun experience with you guys. Hopefully I kept it a little more positive on this round. I do again apologize for any of the overabundance of negativity. Apparently I struggle with, but I don't want it affecting everything here. So when it bleeds over, I do apologize. It's not like I don't notice. I do notice. But also appreciate people not being total dicks about it. Not that I would exactly give a fuck if people were like, oh, whatever, man, you full of shit. Fuck you. You don't know my life. Oh my god. There are some songs that are just weird. Alright, anyway. I'll see you guys on the next round. May the Void File guide your brush. Did you see how weird that was getting? It was getting real weird. Alright, we don't need to be weird. Alright. Later! My god!